The AI world just fractured. If you thought the global tech race was locked down by closed-source Silicon Valley giants, what just happened out of Asia has completely upended the chessboard. Out of nowhere, Moonshot AI dropped Kimi K3. This isn't just another incremental model update. We are talking about a massive 2.8 trillion parameter open-weight monster. The second this model dropped, tech and semiconductor stocks caught a violent chill, mirroring the shockwaves we saw during the historic DeepSeek disruption. Why? Because Kimi K3 just proved that elite frontier-tier reasoning is no longer trapped behind the proprietary paywalls of OpenAI or Anthropic. The open-weight movement just got a flagship that can go blow for blow with the absolute best in the world. Let's cut through the hype and look at the brutal reality of the benchmark. In independent evaluations on Arena.ai, Kimi K3 didn't just compete, it captured the #1 spot in the Frontend Code Arena, completely dethroning Anthropic's Claude Fable 5. When it comes to raw, complex software engineering and long-horizon agentic workflows, Moonshot's new architecture is flexing some serious muscle. On grueling software engineering evaluations like SWE Marathon and BrowseComp, Kimi K3 consistently scored higher than OpenAI's GPT 5.6 Sol and Anthropic's top-tier models. We are talking about an open architecture that can take a highly complex problem, reason through it with minimal human oversight, navigate massive code repositories, and dynamically orchestrate terminal tools all on its own. It reproduced a complex astrophysics calculation that normally takes a human researcher 2 weeks, and it did it in 2 hours by reading, analyzing, and cross-validating over 20 research papers simultaneously. The secret weapon driving this capability is a massive 1 million token context window. But a large context window means nothing if it's too slow or too expensive to actually use. Moonshot solved this through pure architectural engineering, implementing what they call Kimi Delta Attention and Attention Residuals. Instead of burning through compute, its mixture of experts framework houses 896 experts, but only activates 16 of them at any given moment. This gives you frontier-level intelligence with massive computational efficiency. And the economics are what will truly disrupt the developer ecosystem. While the standard output pricing sits at $15 per million tokens, Moonshot's prompt caching brings the input cost down to a staggering 30 cents per million tokens. If you are building autonomous AI agents that need to constantly read the same massive codebase or enterprise data library over and over again, your operational costs just plummeted by up to 90%. So, how does this redefine the war against the AI giants? Let's break this down with some ruthless mentor realism. The AI race is no longer just a superficial battle over who has the highest IQ score on paper. It has evolved into a brutal war between closed ecosystems and open-weight autonomy. Look at OpenAI. They are still winning the massive consumer market on raw user experience, custom GPTs, built-in memory, and highly polished everyday tools. If you want a plug-and-play AI assistant that just works out of the box for general workflows, OpenAI is still the default. Look at Anthropic. They have captured the enterprise market by winning on reliability, sophisticated document analysis, and rock-solid enterprise guardrails. And Google continues to dominate purely through sheer distribution, embedding multimodal features directly into the workspace tools that billions of people use every single day. But Moonshot is playing an entirely different game. They are making a massive bet that the future of enterprise innovation belongs to the developers, the startups, and the sovereign organizations who refuse to be locked into proprietary API contracts. By providing a giant 3 trillion class model where the weights are completely accessible, they are handing teams the keys to total data control. You can download it, host it on your own infrastructure, fine-tune it on your most sensitive internal data, and build hyper-customized multi-agent swarms without ever sending a single byte of data to a third-party server in Silicon Valley. Of course, it isn't perfect. Kimi K3 lacks the massive, polished third-party tool ecosystem that ChatGPT has spent years building. The developer community around it is still in its early days compared to the Western giants, but if you look at the trajectory, the gap is closing at a terrifying velocity. Kimi K3 isn't going to replace everyday consumer chatbots overnight, but for the engineers, the researchers, and the companies building the next generation of autonomous AI products, the calculation has fundamentally changed. The open-weight frontier has officially caught up to the closed-source giants. If you want to know which model is going to anchor the infrastructure of the most disruptive startups over the next year, look no further. This is why Kimi K3 is easily one of the most significant market-shaking AI releases of 2026.